The life and sad ending of Connie Stevens. Connie Stevens was born Concetta Rosalia Anna Ingolia on August 8, 1938, in New York City, U.S. Her father, Peter, was a jazz musician and performed under the stage name of Teddy Stevens, and her mother, Eleanor McGinley, was a singer. They divorced when Stevens was quite young. After her parents' divorce, she lived with her grandmother. She was 8 years old when her grandmother passed away. She received her education from Catholic girls' boarding school. In 1951, she became witness to a horrible murder at a Brooklyn street that scarred her for life. In order to forget this incident, she moved to Boonville, Missouri. The Missouri River flooded its banks in the summer of 1951. Stevens was living with her family friends at the time. The widespread destruction forced her to move yet again, and she moved to Los Angeles to be with her father. Owing to her parents' profession, she loved music from a pretty early age. She formed the vocal quartet called The Foremost and was backed up by 3 male singers, who later became the Lettermen. She created an all-female trio band called the Three Debs in 1954. She enrolled at the Georgia Massey Professional School in San Fernando Valley and appeared in a local repertory theater. Connie Stevens's professional break came in the form of minor roles in some B-list Hollywood movies, including Young and Dangerous and 18 and Anxious. The films were not very successful. Her performance in the movie Drag Strip Riot was noted by the legendary comedian Jerry Lewis. Impressed by her performance, he cast her in his film Rockabye Baby, 1958. She soon signed a contract with Warner Brothers. She launched her first album, Concetta, in 1958. The album found some success with singles like Blame It on My Youth, Looking for a Boy, and Spring is Here. She also appeared on the TV series Maverick and the Warner Brothers hit TV series 77 Sunset Strip. In 1959 came her most famous role as the blonde photographer and nightclub singer Cricket Blake on ABC detective drama Hawaiian Eye. The role made her so popular that Elvis Presley personally called her and invited her to his party. During the same time, she released some hit singles. The song Kooky Kooky, Lend Me Your Comb, and 16 Reasons reached number 4 and number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. Her role in the series Hawaiian Eye typecast her as an airhead blonde, and she found it difficult to find more challenging roles. After much struggle, she landed the role of Wendy Conway, opposite George Burns, in the TV sitcom Wendy and Me, 1964-65. In 1966, she gained legitimacy by appearing with Anthony Perkins in the Broadway production of Neil Simon's The Star-Spangled Girl. She followed these by appearances in some summer stock stage productions. In the 1970s, she sang the theme song for Ace Hardware's TV commercials and appeared in several shows, roasts, and movies. In 1989, she opened her own cosmetic skincare product range called Forever Spring and signed a marketing contract with the Home Shopping Network. She launched the Connie Stevens Garden Sanctuary Day Spa in LA in the 1990s. In 1994, she recorded Tradition, a Family at Christmas, with her 2 daughters, and wrote, edited, and directed the documentary A Healing in 1997. By 2000, her cosmetic line was making over $500 million in annual sales, with a clientele of 3 million women. The company provides over 300 products now. In 1991, the Shriners Hospital presented her with the Lady of Humanities Award, and the Sons of Italy gave her the Humanitarian of the Year Award in Washington, D.C. The film A Healing, based on the stories of Red Cross nurses serving in the Vietnam War, was named the best film at the 1998 Santa Clarita International Film Festival. The film was written, produced, and directed by Stevens. She has a star on the Palm Springs Walk of Stars in Palm Springs, one on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 6249 Hollywood Boulevard. In 2013, the National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution gave her the Founders Medal for Patriotism. She has been associated with the United States organization, USO, for over 40 years now. In her personal life, Connie Stevens is married twice. Her first husband was actor James Stacy. They got married in 1963. Stacy turned out to be a psychopath who burned Connie's baby pictures, cut off her hair when she was sleeping, and was physically abusive. Their marriage lasted 3 years. 10 years later, Stacy was convicted of child molestation. She married singer Eddie Fisher in 1967. In their 18 months of marriage, they were blessed with 2 daughters, actress Jolie Fisher and Tricia Leigh Fisher. The couple divorced in 1969. Before her marriage, she had been involved in relationships with actor Glenn Ford and the legendary musician Elvis Presley. Probably right now is her worst time, when her health is slowly deteriorating. Thank you for listening to the story about the life of Connie Stevens. Like and comment on your opinions in the comments section below.